All right. Why not? All I'm saying is secrets are going to be the currency of the future.
Secrets
And
will
we
be
need
the
to get
currency
with
of the
it.
future. Well, maybe we should start the show.
I also watched Johnny Mnemonic last night, so
So you think the information wars are coming?
I think the information wars are coming. Yes.
Interesting.
I think
Interesting
with the unveiling of the S'mores series of Pepsi,
Whoa.
I realized
Pepsi's some more.
There's a chocolate one, there's a graham cracker one, and then there's a marshmallow Pepsi, and you're supposed to drink them in unison.
And you have to put them together.
I'd like some
Buy
less.
all three. Collect them all.
That's what I'd like.
Anyway, the information wars are next. That's how I predict the future.
Wars. You're gonna skip
Multiple
right over water.
Yep.
Right to the Pepsi wars.
Well, we've solved water. Pepsi has solved water.
You know that crystal clear Pepsi was actually a Russian perestroika psyop.
I did know that. White Coke, right?
I didn't know that. What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I was making some shit up, but maybe it's real.
No, okay, so apparently...
I was about to say, why didn't you do a grape nugget on that, man?
Apparently, during the Cold War, a guy, like a Russian general, asked Coca-Cola to make clear Coke in a white can so he could pass it off as like vodka or something.
Sure.
And they made it for him. It was the first like clear cola. And honestly, Graham,
as they said in Soviet Russia, it's 5 o'clock in the morning somewhere.
Graham and chocolate and shit like that makes sense for cola, for the cola flavor, which is like, it's like plums and mostly cinnamon and something else that you're tasting when you drink cola. Yeah, it's weird.
So is that part of the 23 flavors in Dr. Pepper as well?
No. Dr. Pepper's the
they
inverse.
They probably get a splash in there.
Dr. Pepper has if you can turn a plum inside out. And
you don't think that sometimes when they're making up the Coke down there, somebody's just like with a cap of Dr. Pepper, like, fuck it.
They can't tell.
And a dash of Dr. Pepper to activate the flavor war in your mouth. Folks, welcome to Night Bastard. Our Werewolf Radar's weekly D&D TTRPG podcast. My name is Jordan Dahl. I'll play Viglax, lead singer of Night Bastard.
I am Nate Balding. I play JJ Good, lead ripper on the loot.
I am Roger. I play Relay, and I want to speak to you about your Lord and Savior.
Gross, dude. My name is Colin. I'm the dungeon master of this game, and I play all of the other characters, luckily. So we are in a wonderful time in this game where we sort of set out when starting this entire thing that we wanted to ramp up really quickly. So we are now at our 10 levels. We gave everyone a level every episode for 10 straight episodes. Just real quick from 0 to 10. Real
Juiced
quick.
it.
Turned up the juice.
It really feels like a trap at this point.
Logan, what's up? Thank you for the cheer.
Logan.
It's not a trap. What's up, Hewley? We are now coming back to a little bit of what happened recently. So, big deal. Roger's dad opened a portal to what we can only assume is the Nine Hells. Roger's dad was then murdered by a chain devil, and some fights ensued. They weekend at Bernie's, Roger's dad, brought him back to his mom's house, where his mom was not having that, and melted said zombie to the ground.
I still can't believe she found out.
Yeah, I mean, destroying my beautiful creation.
Called her father who just happens to be a very old metallic dragon who came in and has had to take care of some of the problem here. So what we will do is sort of, I'm going to give you guys a full long rest. I'm going to give you the ability to sort of have spent the night at Mom's house.
Sleepover.
Yeah. And also,
Let's get some red vines, damn it.
I want Totinos.
I'm going to give you guys a couple sleeps, actually. So you're able to sort of be here, and now we're at a point where, as far as you can tell, the danger has passed. Your grandfather has come back and been like, there's no sign of any of the bearded devils that you saw exit the portal. We don't see anything else. We think, things are now back to normal. So you're sort of waking up in the morning at Mom's house, ready to go back to normal life. And so I say to you, adventuring party, what would you like to do next?
I think we're gonna need a new drummer.
I mean, I'd literally play a percussive instrument. I can be the drummer.
Yeah, but I mean,
We need a new drummer.
We all know you're not really a drummer, are you?
This really hurts.
You got a gong. It's not a drum.
I could.
Look, man. If you want to try out to be the new drummer, you've got every right.
All right.
But we're gonna need someone on gong, and you can't do both at once.
I mean, Tommy Lee did.
We need someone with their whole heart in gong and their whole heart in drums. Too hard.
You are correct. A master of none, or a jack of all trades, is a master of none. I will master the gong.
I say
Those
we
two
try
seem
to
like
find a new
opposite
gig.
concepts.
You're are you saying all of this like downstairs at breakfast, like in the morning, or like back by
We've
yourself?
been talking about this for days.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so your mom, as she's sitting there like at breakfast, is kind of like, well, Lay, I mean, there are musical instruments downstairs in the vault, along with some other things. If you'd like to take a look before you leave.
I shall. Perhaps my father left a very, well-built instrument to our care.
She says, well, there are a few other things down there. I think each of you can probably grab something if you like. Let's go downstairs and see what there is.
All
So she
right.
leads you
Level up,
down.
no doubt.
Yes, indeed.
I would like to show Relay the thing that I made him. It's a flail connecting two hammers. Dude, actually, I made you a double bass for your gong. This is for you. Sorry about your dad.
I accept this gift, and I imagine my percussive ability, as I've only had one to hit the gong with. Now I have two. I can do syncopation.
Right. Who am I to stand in the way of your dreams, man? You become the percussionist.
But we still need a drummer.
But
Someone
we need
who
a
hits
drummer.
the hi-hat. Someone who hits the other cymbal.
Or just like maybe we need, we've got to fill now that Guiguo's gone away on some sort of Goliath business opening for Goliath Tim Dillon.
God damn it!
We've got to. I feel like we're a trio without a quattro. We need to find that fourth member, and hopefully they don't turn out to be evil and end up being the big bad of the series, Colin.
What are we?
What?
A pop punk band? No, we're Night Bastard.
Let's go check out these weapons from Mrs. Relay Mrs. Fatagan. And we'll go and we'll have an audition for a fourth member of Night Bastard.
All right, I agree with this.
Then let's force them to call themselves Ride Crash.
Ride Crash. Hell yeah.
So we go to
All
the
right.
basement, I think.
To the basement we go.
To the basement we go.
She sort of brings you down. She's kind of going through.
And now we get
things.
barbarians.
The first thing that she pulls out that is on the table for the taking is a bag of holding. Just a normal bag of holding, but definitely an important magical item
my
that nobody
Cleoca in it.
has yet.
Your Cleoca?
Then
I see him. I'm a dragon. That's how they breed, right? They don't have dicks, right?
Sure. I think you're thinking of a hemipene.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
when they put the Hemi engine inside that dragon's dick.
Oh, don't get it started.
You then have a couple other things. There is a Danoth's visor. So if you want to look this up, it's Danoths. Danoth's visor.
Off.
Yep, Danoth.
Okay.
Danoths.
Okay.
These pretty awesome. Mithril frame goggles with clear diamond lenses were used by the evoker Danoth to spot invisible enemies. You can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 60 feet. Additionally, you have advantage on intelligence and wisdom checks, so investigation and perception that rely on sight. Pretty amazing.
I do not wish these. Bahamut is my light in the darkness.
The next thing is the instrument. You can look this up as well. It is Canaith, the Canaith mandolin.
See. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
And then yes. And then she's like, obviously you can look around if there are other things that you would like. We can switch these out. These were just the three that I thought might speak to you. So if you'd like to look for other things, we can roll investigation.
So, can you spell Danoth again?
Danoths.
Danoth's visor.
It's pretty cool.
See normally in darkness, blah, blah, blah.
I think. Are you the only one of us that can't see in darkness?
Whoa, is
Like,
this...
if you
hang
may
on.
all have.
This can't,
You may
this
all
can't
have.
be it.
I don't have. It's a
Okay.
Danoth' visor. I can send a link
Do you
real
not
quick.
have dark vision, Roger?
No, Bahamut's my guide.
But what does he show you when you look into the dark?
The truth, the soul inside
right.
each and every being on this plane.
Now, is this, can you read it one more time?
Yeah, hold on, let me go back.
You said we could look this up, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
found
can
it.
you see it. Should be able to see it on D&D Beyond.
That Canaith mandolin is also pretty dope.
It's really dope.
I just
All three of these
posted the
magical
link
items are
in
very
the
dope.
in the Facebook. Well, I almost did.
Essentially, advantage on intelligence or on investigation and perception checks.
Oh, I have a different
So-
one here that like lets you see invisible and shit.
Oh yeah, it
Well,
does
you
that
can,
too.
yeah.
No, that's
So
the same thing.
There's
Yeah.
the awakened state and then the exalted
yes,
state.
yes.
So yeah, so it's a magical item that can progress. So it's for these purposes, it is the dormant state.
Okay. And what was the
Yes,
first thing?
You have to speak LaForge, and then you can see.
The first thing was a bag of
whatever you
holding.
want.
That's right. That's right. All right, gents, shall we split it up, or is it all? Is this like his inheritance?
It says, no, the intention was for each of you to leave with something that would help you along your journeys.
All right. Well, I mean, we take each one that is useful to us. There's just 3 items: the violin,
Three items.
the
There's just
visor,
3.
and the bag
I mean,
of holding.
She
It's
said,
not a
like, if there's something
mandolin,
you're
my friend.
specifically
It's
looking for, then, like, you can...
It's a
you know, you
12-stringed instrument.
I mean, let's give let's
Don't
do
get him
a wish
started.
roll. Basically, let's try and investigate or
I
search for a really cool item.
mean, we got 3 of them right here.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. But we could get a 4th one: bag of holding, and then an item for each person.
All right, I guess somebody put on the visor and use their investigation,
Yeah, I'll
giving them
happily
advantage.
My
I'll happily
investigation
take
is
this
0. Does
visor.
anyone have investigation?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Jordan does.
Then he gets the visor, I say.
I'll take the visor. Roger, you can take the bag of holding, and then
I can put so many books in here. Books
And
about
then-
Bahamut.
Nate gets
I mean, honestly, it
this
would,
magical mandolin.
from a metagaming perspective, I have a shit ton of spells that do the same thing.
That do the same thing as the mandolin.
Yeah, for sure. The mandolin has a healing spell. It also has...
Capable of
it has
storing spells,
fly.
though. That's it. That's incredible.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just more power for you.
Yeah, this is wild. Each once a day. This is crazy. Yeah, you definitely want this.
Yeah, I mean, fly,
right.
invisibility, levitate, protection from evil,
Fly.
cure
You can be
wounds,
flying.
dispel.
He is
Well-
now.
Fly, actually, I think is only castable on somebody else.
Hey, no way.
It has to be a willing creature. I guess I could be the willing creature.
You're the willing creature. You have to be the fly that you wish to see in the world.
But I hate seeing flies anywhere.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say that it's only one spell. It's, man, is that true?
Yeah, it's all of those spells. once a
10
day.
spells each day? Good God, 1, 2, 3, 4.
But it
It's
also
good. We're
says
fighting level 10 plus creatures now.
mandolins had the capability of storing spells, but it also says bards wielding a canid mandolin had their charming abilities greatly amplified by their magic.
Yeah, so essentially, if
Dang,
you're
there's a
trying
heal
to
in there,
charm
too.
someone, if you're trying to charm someone, then you impose disadvantage on their saving throw.
Amazing.
And so this is the original instrument for wanting to get laid.
Yeah, I mean, it has an Irish name, dude. That sounds right to me.
Fair.
So you're the mandolin player.
Look, it's very. The picture of it has like Celtic like knots all the way around the. Here, hold on. I'll save the.
No, I am looking at it.
And now, if it's
very much, yes.
something about like, if it's like sentimental to you, like that's your bass mandolin, perhaps we can like, I don't know, magically imbue one with the powers of the other. Isn't that something we could do in like a dark musical ceremony?
Oh.
Are you asking?
I'm just
Right.
thinking out loud.
I thought you were asking each help.
Well, I am, you know.
I flipped through my book of Bahamut I'm looking for verses here. I'll
Can
find
God
something.
help us? And you know what? Even though
She says, I mean, there are places that specialize in enchantment of magic, taking an enchantment off of something and putting it on something else. But you always run the risk of losing the enchantment or the magical item itself.
Plus, we have to find that floating volcano and get inside it from the bottom.
Oh yeah, we gotta go up that volcano's butt.
in it.
Good God.
All right, now this is incredible. Let's just take the things and move.
No,
forward
well, we're
on our
investigating a
quest.
roll. Let's throw that out there.
Go ahead.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
doing
if
an
you wanna-
investigation
For one more item, roll that thing, Vig.
Okay, I'm looking for the addition. I'm looking for the additional item that might be in the room. I go ahead
Yes,
and
if you find something else that you
I
want to
throw on this this kind of filigreed metal visor that's not un-Geordie LaForge like. It's got like a big kind of crystal across it, and I put it on, and with prestidigitation, I kind of snap my fingers through a couple of different forms of the shades that I like, and finally settle on some sweet, like some cop shades.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, he's not a cop. Everybody relax.
Yeah,
We're taking
all
them back. It's not Guns N' Roses.
we all
Oh.
stopped trusting you for a quick second, but
What's
we're
it-
in.
Name a cooler shade.
Kanye's.
All right.
Just any year.
Terrible. Yeah, he's got
I don't know if this will pick up, but these are cop shades with American flags.
They don't pick up, but
They
they're...
don't pick up. But he's
But
sticking
they're
with the
perfect for Vig.
aviators. He has the aviators. Just make sure I have prestidigitation. I'm pretty sure that I do. Yeah, I do.
Anyway, the American flag lens cop shades,
Yeah, he kind of
definitely good.
he kind of tunes into him and gets this form that suits him. And instead of American flags, they have obviously black flames on them. And he's going to make an investigation check with advantage. Ooh, one of them is a natural 1. One of them is
Nice.
an 18 on the dice.
Nice.
So 24.
Okay. So you find you're sort of like looking around and you just move thing, and this blanket is sort of on top of this this sword, and it is a scimitar of speed. You can look it up if you'd like. It is a scimitar. You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with the weapon. In addition, you can make one attack with it as a bonus action on each of your turns. So it essentially gives you an extra action. Proficiency with a scimitar allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attack that you make with it. Pretty awesome. Yeah. Pretty awesome.
It's incredible.
Yeah, and she says, yeah, if you would like the scimitar as well, you may leave one of the other items and take that with you. So now you have a choice between the 4 of which 3 you would like to take.
All right. Does anybody want to trade in for that scimitar?
I mean, feels like it should belong to Roger.
Roger,
I can't
you got
find-
first bagsies. But you'll
But
have to give us
don't
the
you also
bagsies.
use one, Vig?
I wouldn't turn this down, but no, not really. I'm mostly in the background doing my lead singer. check it and say. It does a terrible lead sing.
Not sure if a scimitar is considered a simple weapon.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It does not say that it's a simple weapon. Light weapon, but not simple.
Well, no.
I mean, that just means you're not proficient. So that doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to benefit from it. Hold on. Let's see here.
But it is a light weapon? That was... Okay, I would trade for that. So it's gonna give me... basically 2 extra attacks? If I'm...
So it allows you to switch your
Doing
bonus
that
action
correctly?
into an attack. Yeah,
Right,
so if
well-
you have 2 attacks per action, then you would have your normal 2 attacks, then you could use a bonus action to also attack with the sword, I believe.
Yeah, but so I do have 2 weapon fighting. So anytime I'm
this is
using
yours.
2 light weapons,
So-
when I'm using 2 light weapons, I can use the bonus action
Yeah,
to
right,
attack.
right, right.
So would this be an additional bonus action?
Unless you wielded it in your main hand, basically.
I mean, 2 weapon fighting is just as long as you have 2 light weapons, your
Yeah,
bonus action can
two
always
weapon
be.
fighting. Yes, exactly. Is using your bonus action
secondary
to
attack.
swing your secondary attack, but not apply your proficiency
Yeah.
to the damage or something like that. So I think I think you would get to make 2 attacks with your offhand. But also, I'm looking at Path of the Kensei, Roger.
Sure.
And it says at 3rd level you should have chosen your Kensei weapon,
This scimitar.
1 melee and 1 ranged weapon,
I did. My weapons are
and it should say simple
dart,
or
short
martial.
sword, and painter's supplies. I'm really good at painting. We should paint more.
1 melee weapon and 1 ranged weapon.
Yes. But
So
this
would
is
you-
not a
So
short sword.
He chose short sword, which is fine. It's and he got the flame tongue short sword.
Yeah, like I'm good on weapons. I have a
on the last-
badass weapon. It does just your normal short sword damage, like this one, 1d6, but then additional 2d6 for
Alright.
fire damage. Plus, I add my martial die to it for additional
Well,
damage.
also that thing's a plus. You got a +8 to hit with that because it's a monk weapon. I just added that scimitar to you, and it only gave you a +4 to hit because
Yeah.
it's not your Kensei.
But we tried.
Yeah, do you want it, Nate?
I mean, I should have a +8 to hit with it.
Nice. Great. Yeah, go for it.
And I think, I mean, the loot has a bunch of cool stuff. Not the loot, the mandolin.
Don't give up the mandolin. Give
He
us
has
the
to,
bag of holding.
That's the deal.
Well, you took the bag of holding. We
I
have
give
to
you-
switch out from the things we said.
You guys can do whatever you want. You can say,
We can
this
trade and be
person's
like,
taking the
you
bag of
take it,
holding. And this, yeah, I mean,
I'll go,
shit. Roger can be like, I don't want any of it. You guys can have 2
This
of
is for
those
my
things.
friends.
You know, like,
Take.
yeah, I don't. It doesn't. I'm not very. So yeah, your scimitar of speed would give you a +8.
I think ongoing, that's probably going to be a much cooler situation for us.
Cool.
In
Okay.
battle.
Then
You take
then
the
the
loot and the
goggles.
scimitar.
So what are you leaving? Leaving the visor, taking the mandolin, the bag of holding, and the scimitar.
Are we needing the bag of holding? Like, are we gonna be that type of party? Sure, we can put our musical instruments in there for easy load.
I I do have some bodies I need to clear.
A bag of holding is one of the most sought after magical items and the simplest. It's deceptively simple, but there's a
we
reason.
can put heads in there. We can do all
We'll
sorts of
find
stuff.
all kinds of ways to use a bag of holding. You can literally put a bag of holding on someone's head and try to tighten the drawstring and cut their head off.
Yes, that is exactly what I was referencing. Okay, then we give up the visor.
Oh, that's a very good advice. I think the mandolin is...
No, the shades stay. And he taps his shades.
The mandolin gives you like double your spell output. I might be wrong totally, but it gives you more spells. It gives you a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, it
ability.
essentially gives you
Combat
7
ability.
spells that you can cast once a day.
The
already
scimitar gives me a third attack that I can imbue with necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so we actually have to think about this one, because the bag of holding we can use as an assassin weapon for sure. Cut off people's heads, hide.
And I was gonna say we can
Things.
hide there anytime.
You don't want to get in the bag, man.
No,
He's not giving up the visor because it definitely gives him that advantage
visor
on
rolls.
investigation rolls is a crazy powerful
Glass
thing.
is staying.
Glasses is staying.
The glass
It's
is
either-
staying.
So I guess it is the loot or the bag of holding.
I'll leave this in your capable hands, gents. I've got shades now. Much more relaxed.
This is the type of grouping D&D that people tune in to see too.
Yeah, I know.
What magical item are they keeping? Sorry,
It's the
sorry.
worst.
It's my fault for being like, you can only take 3 of the 4.
First of all, could we
Well,
possibly
it's-
leave one behind and Vig with his sneaky fingers take it? This
I
is
could
not my
steal it.
character
Yeah.
suggesting this. This
Steal
is
it.
meta.
I'll
mother.
steal from your mum. I'm not especially slippery fingered, but whatever. I'll give your mum the old slippery finger.
And she is a widow now.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, boy, too soon. It's been like 12
What?
hours.
No, it's been like 3 days. I told you. You're fine.
Oh.
All right, that's enough, I guess.
My mom's very strong-willed.
It's a lizard and all. All right. I mean, I could do that, or you could just take one of these wonderful items we've been gifted. Any of them would be a prince would
Yeah.
give a kingdom to have access to these.
All right, I will take the bag of holding. I think a bulk of us are agreed that this is. I mean, you won me on it. This is a This is a great item to have. People love bag of holdings. I will take the bag of holding.
Unique,
Incredible
beautiful
utility.
Item. Incredible utility. Sleek.
Leaving
I guess
Drake
it's
hide
Nate's
and
decision
outside.
now.
behind. You know, Roger,
Actually, this mandolin, fuck this mandolin, and I smash it against the wall.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa. Whoa,
Ah.
man.
You try to smash the mandolin. It is a magical item. It is protected by its enchantment. So it hits the wall and kind of bounces around. And Roger's mom sort of picks it up and puts it back like on a shelf and says, Relay, if you don't succeed in your drum audition, maybe you can come back and learn the mandolin.
I just played it so much as a child. I mean, I know I was a prodigy, but I like the sound of the gong.
Secret.
I understand.
Story.
I quietly understand the problem Relay's having.
I laughed my ass off at what just happened to Nate's character. Just like, oh yeah, oh you got made such a fool. Trying to smash
All right,
it.
and then I quickly grasp the bag of holding out of Relay's hand and put it over Vig's head.
That'll teach you to make fun of me.
I resist.
I resist. Do you really want to do that? I mean,
No.
we can play some rollies. If
I
you
mean,
want.
yes, actually, yeah. Let's roll for some weird shit and see what
All
happens.
right, roll for weird shit. Go ahead, Jordan. Roll a strength saving throw.
How about an acrobatics to dodge out of
Sure.
it?
Yeah, you can do that too.
Oh.
And for you, just a strength check, Nate.
All right.
Or actually,
Well,
you
that was a natural. That was actually a natural 20. So regardless,
I got a dirty 20.
Oh no. What's your dex, Nate?
I'm. What is my dex? It
Hopefully
is
it's not
plus
any
2,
negative.
so technically
yeah, you're
22.
good. So okay, so you put the bag of holding over his head.
And now what I'd like to do is drag it all the way down his body, and then immediately let him out of it.
Okay. So he puts the bag of holding on you. You begin to struggle, and then he pulls it off of you. And while you're in there, it's just like this empty void. And you're
Just hanging by my...
looking around.
I'm hanging by my
just
boots in an empty void.
yeah, your feet are just
No!
yeah, exactly.
Oh no, let me out. I'm
Somehow
sorry.
you're standing, but yet you feel upside down. It's a really interesting sensation.
This is an interesting sensation.
How dare you? Okay. Cool. Yeah, you guys are good to kind of do whatever you want. You're sitting there for a little bit. As I said, it's been a couple days. You've come up from the vault. You're all sort of sitting around, and then a message comes. And it is from Matilda Onyx Rock, the owner of the
We haven't
bar
performed
of
in
BB's.
weeks.
Oh, right.
And she is just making sure that you guys are all right. She does say, you know, it's been like 8-9 days since you performed, so she'd love to see you guys back at BB's, but just making sure that you are okay. She understands because there was such a hubbubaloo with the devils and all, but just kind of wants to check in.
We've got to practice.
Yes.
All
Should we
right, but-
do the new album or should we do the hits?
Give them the
Good
omelet,
question.
man. Let's play the entirety of Hell
Let's-
Egg.
Let's play all of Omelet Man.
We'll play Omelette Man. We'll do the Omelette Man double solo at the end. We'll come through and we'll blow their minds with a little bit of the hits all the way through. Minced in, you know, like a bit of shallot.
Okay,
Yes.
So check this out. What if, like, because we don't have a drummer per se, we hire somebody who beats someone to death on stage in a guar fashion?
You're triple evil, man.
My character does not like that.
I'm
But
a
as-
devil, and I'm not as evil as you.
It was a suggestion, just putting it out there.
I say we
Then also-
practice.
All right, let's
That's
practice.
what matters most. And we try and find a drummer eventually.
All right.
All right. Yeah, so traveling through. Oh, also, before you leave, your mom sort of brings you in and says, "Listen, your grandfather has made it possible that all three of you are able to travel throughout the city now. So you're all free to go through all the wards." She sort of hands you each like a little card. It's almost like a metallic. It almost feels like you have any like metal credit cards. It's almost like that. It's like a little that has like a crest on it.
A magical rectangle.
Magical rectangle.
Yeah,
We've
yeah. Essentially,
platinumed.
you can give that to whoever you need to in order to get into different parts of the city.
Excellent.
Send you on your way, and you make it back to BB's, where she greets you as you walk in, and is just sort of like, finally, you've come back.
Yeah, back. Sorry, we got into a mess with some devils and what have you.
Where are you? You were fighting the devils then?
A little bit, yep.
Yeah,
Saw
that's
some
right.
big devils too. Might sing about them.
Right,
When
big
are we,
ones.
when are we not fighting our devils?
Right, yeah, you're right.
I'll tell you this, it would be wonderful if you guys could play either tonight or tomorrow night, whatever works good for you, but
I think tomorrow night, so we can get back to, just get some practice in, get back on our feet, right, boys?
Practice on the stage. We are to perform.
Not that the night bastard can't do it. Not that we can't do it.
I'm on Relay's side.
So that's
it
fine,
takes an hour and a
I'll pick
half
out
to
the
practice. We're gonna do it right before the show anyway.
We have some emotions to play
We can
after
go-
this. I'm
we
putting
can go-
all my emotions in the war gong.
Right. Maybe we can go get some. Maybe we can use the space here right now to practice.
Yeah, of course, you always have access to the practice space.
Set.
Yeah, so the practice area is connected to
The knee
your
bone?
guys' room. Yes, exactly, and the neck bone. So you guys have like the room in the inn that is like down the tunnel, out the back of the bar, and the practice room is sort of on the way in that hallway from the room that you guys have to the. So it's super convenient. Yeah, you're able to kind of practice whatever you'd like.
We do
All
so.
right.
All right.
Yeah.
What
I would
practice.
like to do
Let me.
before that is I can enhance all of our abilities and give us guidance during. Guidance is only 1 minute. All right. I can enhance our abilities anyway.
With the enhance ability spell,
Yes.
For the
think-
practice.
I think you can do that to one person, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a concentration spell.
Well, we're gonna give each
Well.
other all bardic inspiration before the show.
Truly.
If I cast it at if I cast it at 4th level, I can hit 3 people.
Interesting. Very cool. Very cool. Stand corrected.
So remember, your practice is specifically a 24-hour. Get out of here.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a 24-hour. So essentially, you make a performance plus proficiency check. If you succeed on that, then all of your performance checks are with advantage until the next dawn.
Right. So
we'll do
we
it tonight,
will.
huh?
I mean, yeah, again,
Yeah.
we can just retcon it and say you want to perform tonight. You can practice and then hit the stage later.
And I guess I can guide us on all of the performance checks for the practice,
Logan.
and then
I know, I just read that too.
Funny.
I
Yeah,
can
we-
enhance
we-
during the actual show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Also, the
going to
first time we
make-
did this was a total of 10 episodes ago, and I guarantee you guys have higher stats now than you did
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. So,
So
we'll
we
wait
can
for
perform
tonight.
better.
And
I'm going to
let me
design the stage. We're gonna have
Oh.
a proper Nightmaster stage. I'm using my Kensai weapon, painter supplies,
Oh, nice.
and draw something real nice for us.
What do you got?
You're
What does it
gonna,
look like?
turn up the practice space a little bit.
It's going to be a not psychedelic, but like neon rainbow going upside down, and
I
then
used to play in
fiery
neon rainbow.
hell flames kind of lifting the rainbow. It's kind of like a rainbow from hell.
John. Oh God.
So I got that going on, and I'm gonna have Night
So I
Bastard
got that going on.
in the
Oh my god.
in the
Yeah, I don't
branded
think you
Night
guys need-
Bastard color and text.
I think JJ's the only one that needs help with his performance. Everyone else is like,
Well,
Yeah.
I definitely
And I'm
give
still
JJ,
somehow the most practiced
and I give
at my
I give
instruments.
JJ the bardic inspiration. I'm like, some people play it with their heart, other people play it with their mind.
Well, let's wait on Bardic Inspiration for the performance.
All right.
I also rolled a 22 to paint this. 18 plus proficiency.
Got it. You're spicing up the practice space.
No, I'm doing the stage.
and
The
then-
stage now
and
looks
then hitting-
beautiful.
Yeah, this is the stage.
Oh, you mean at the bar?
This is a backdrop for the stage.
Overnight,
Okay,
while it's closed, they don't know what's
Yeah,
happening.
if you want to start painting the bar, Matilda will definitely have something to say about it.
Yeah, but she's gonna have nothing to say when we blow her fucking mind.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so if you want to start, are you trying to paint the stage in secret, or you're just going out there like, I can just paint the stage, no one's gonna care?
Roger, do you feel you can paint the stage?
Well,
I can paint the stage in stealthy mode too.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
mean,
not with
that's
advantage,
you.
but I do have a +4 to do it stealthily. Or sleight of hand, whatever you want, don't matter.
No, that would be do this. First roll a stealth roll.
This is for everyone. I rolled a 5.
Yeah. So it's late and you're like sneaking out like towards the stage to like try and from behind the bar you just sort of hear, "What the fuck do you think you're doing out here?" And it's just Matilda just behind the bar, just kind of sitting there. It's late, but she's still there. She's still kind of hanging. And she just kind of looks at you and like, "What are you doing?"
I came to decorate the stage so our performance can have its maximum impact. And I'm
If
trying
you'd like to bring something up on the stage with you, that's fine, but you're not repainting the entire bar so that your stage looks better.
Can I persuade her?
You can try.
All right. I rolled a 17 to persuade her. It will be,
what
it'll
do
be
you
so
say to
much
her?
better. I have a vision. You must trust me.
She rolled a natural 15. So she's like, I'm not sure about that. I mean, maybe we can try a few little changes first to see how it goes.
I'll take it.
And she like lets you like hang a backdrop. She's like, go ahead and paint whatever you like on a large piece of canvas, and you can hang that behind you when you play, and then when you're done, you take it the fuck off the stage.
I'm fine with it. That's what I do. I spend my time doing that.
Perfect. Okay, so everyone roll performance plus proficiency.
Okay. I give
and-
you bardic inspiration, JJ Good.
This is
well,
for your practice.
Yeah,
I rolled a
this is practice.
27.
Oh.
Okay.
Let me
You're just looking for a
let me
15.
use
If you're a 15 or higher,
let me use guidance on everybody.
is a success. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, Roger got it.
I'm very
I
passionate about my dad's death.
Do not.
Okay, you missed yours,
26.
JJ.
The most I can get is 11, even with guidance. So
I got a 26.
So- Roger and Jordan will both be rolling with advantage for their performance rolls.
Nice. It was worth it. And I talked to them about what I did. The canvas I made is so beautiful. She wouldn't let me paint on the stage, but what I did,
Oh, she wouldn't.
It was still a good chance. I tried.
You followed your dream, man.
It looks like Satan's rainbow, which is fucking cool.
JJ gets it.
I think every rainbow is Satan's rainbow. All right.
Now,
That's why I was
starts
above
from the
the
bottom
Queen's
and
funeral.
goes back.
Satan's rainbow sounds like a very specific sex act.
Whoa. You can tell us what it is later.
It's actually stranger that it's non-specific.
Okay. So, you guys, practice. You got some downtime. There is a band playing before you. You are familiar with said band. You beat them in the Battle of the Bands when you first came here. It is chromatic scale. The
Battle of the
Dragon
Buttheads.
Lord band. They're kind of hanging out before. Go ahead.
I couldn't think of anything.
You're good. That's what you get, dude. I stopped myself for it and then
put me
just
on blast.
completely, just lost it. They play okay. They're a little inebriated. It's not a competition, so not a big deal for them.
They were a little
and then
inebriated.
it is-
Is that what you said?
Yeah, a little sauce,
Well, would
They're
it help?
taking
If,
advantage of them?
Yeah.
would it help if during their performance, for 1 full minute, I paralyzed all of them?
That is amazing.
Would that give us any
yeah.
advantage?
I mean, we're not trying to beat them.
You're not trying to beat him. It's not a battle of the band at this point. It's just a show, right? Like, it's just kind of the thing. You've already won, like, your residency here, so you're not trying. But if you'd like to humiliate them,
I
you
think that would be
absolutely
awesome if, like, for a full minute in the middle of a song, and they just went into a silence breakdown.
Well, I think you can still talk, you just can't move. So nothing's being played,
They're
but they
just
might
singing.
scream. Yeah.
I think it'd be
amazing.
interesting.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll cast a hold person. It can target up to 4 people. It's a wisdom save of 17.
Okay. Oh man, you're gonna make me pull up these fucking character sheets.
Are you doing it just right here in the green room, or are you waiting until they're playing?
Oh no,
they're
we're in
playing.
the middle of their best song.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, absolutely.
That way we look better. We are missing a
okay.
drummer.
Characters. Amtash Balgrox has
What? You're me, Tash Balgrox.
dude, it's a Dragonborn name, dude. It's not like I made it up, man. I picked it from a list.
And who's
Okay.
accusing you of such skullduggery?
Performance. Some of these names are hilarious, though. I think my favorite is probably Litak Alinar. Yeah.
No, it was that first one.
Amtash Balgrax. Yeah, you're right.
Tash Balgrax. Come on.
Okay. What was the roll? What do they have to succeed on?
It's a wisdom save 17.
That's an 11, so that's a fail. That's a 3, so that's a fail. That's a 6, so that's a fail, and that's another. Oh my god! All 4 of them fail. So you just see all 4 of them like in the middle of one of their songs just stop.
Wow.
And they're all
Incredible.
just there. Dude, what is happening right now?
And we're like laughing
I mean,
under our
yeah.
breath.
Yeah. The whole club is sort of.
My character, I don't think knows about it because he's lawful good and would be upset at Nate. So I'm kind of worried.
Yeah, no, I only leaned into Vig Lux's ear to be like, oh, check this out.
And I'm like, check this out, guys. Something weird is happening.
Yeah. Well, maybe they didn't practice enough.
Amazing. All right. It is now your guys' turn to play.
All right.
All right, we get advantage. Me and you, Vig.
Your
You
housing.
do get advantage.
Yes. So,
And let's
you're going to
enhance
roll
these
performance.
abilities.
Yep,
Oh,
bardic
yeah.
inspiration to you, JJ.
Bardic inspiration to you, Relay.
Nice.
Okay, so enhance ability just only gives us advantage, so I
Yeah.
will do that on myself
Get it
at
to
a
your
much
Great
lower
idea.
level.
Great idea.
So what you're doing is you're taking your d20 roll plus, or your performance, sorry, plus proficiency. And you're going to add those totals
Plus
together.
proficiency, plus
All right.
bardic inspiration, plus advantage.
Indeed.
A
Oh, we got
25.
flashes. Performance
Total of 25 for Roger.
with advan. Oh.
Hot socks, natural 20.
Oh.
Oh, hot socks is right.
14.
So any natural 20 gains an extra d6. So take a d6 and roll that as well.
All right, plus
terrible.
that is that's 2d6s, right? If I'm
What now?
using the inspiration.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't use my inspiration
yeah,
either.
I mean, yeah. If you wanted to tack that on, you can.
Was it a,
I mean, you can
was it a
always use
D6
that.
or a D8? I
There are
thought bardic
three-
inspiration
there are
was a
three
D8.
songs.
It might be.
It depends on your bardic inspiration, I believe. I believe it depends on your bard level.
On D6. Interesting.
Yeah, the higher your bard level goes, the
Oh.
higher your inspiration die goes. So I think it can
All right,
even
well,
be like-
Oh, well, 26
I-
now. That's not bad.
I got 17.
I rolled a 5 and a 6, so technically it's a 31 plus my
Jesus Christ, you lit up the
One-
stage.
performance, so 32 in total.
Wow. Okay, so Roger got a 26, 32 for Nate. And what'd you get, Vig?
17.
17. Perfect. All right. Do it again. Do it all again. If you used your bardic inspiration, you cannot use it again.
Interesting. Interesting. And we'll do it all again.
All right, this time I got a 16.
Good
This
God.
time I got a 26.
This time I got a 3.
3?
But
Wow.
I have enhance ability because I only have +1 to performance.
Oh, that's
And
right.
then your
Enhanced ability
performance,
keeps
though,
going.
or your
But in-
proficiency.
Yeah, it's oh, I didn't even add the proficiency.
I mean, it's
so
still a bad roll, but
But
Yeah, you
technically,
should-
that 32 was a 36.
You should be able to. You should be able to check to.
And the second roll, thanks to advantage, is going to be 13, 17. 17
Okay.
total.
17 total. Not bad. Saved it. All right. And then third one. Here we go. Do it up.
Alright, so I got a 19 for the third roll.
nice.
That's right.
Average song. We really hit them hard with the first one.
What did you get on those on the last one, Jordan and Roger?
16.
Dirty 20.
Nice. All right. So yeah, first one hit him with a 79, which is great even for a 4-piece. 79 is a really good score. So great one there.
AKA Hell's Rainbow.
Guys, I think they're going to let us do whatever we want with the stage after this performance. If we hit them real hard.
Hit him with
Yeah,
that
I
Hell's
mean,
Rainbow.
you're a little handicapped just because
Hey, aren't we all?
you're a member down. You know what I mean? Like,
I did think about trying to charm Chromatic Scale's drummer to play for us.
Yeah, that's hilarious. The four pieces kind of now, I mean, again, they were hit with a spell in the middle of theirs, so their 3 scores respectively were not good, because especially the last one was absolutely awful. So they had a 51, a 68, and a 52. You guys had a 59, a 55, and a 79. So you did still play better than the openers with 4 people in their band. So well done. Matilda is happy and is like, tells you guys obviously whatever you need. And see you again next weekend.
All right.
I guess
Hell
while
yeah,
we're here,
Matilda.
are we partying? Are we going back home?
I think we've got to have a party.
It's party time.
I mean, we just thrashed the shift,
Yeah.
Let's stay and drink with the locals. Drink blood.
Yeah, you guys stick around. You can party all night if you'd like.
Every
nothing, yeah, to do whatever you'd like.
Well, I would like to try and meet someone that I can turn into a victim of Leviathar's desire.
Oh,
Jesus.
As I've been doing on this side the whole time.
I like this chosen plot line.
Hi, huh? Oh, crap.
I'm just here for a drink.
I am talking to anyone who talks to me. I try to trap into a conversation about our one true lord, Bahamut, the dragon god.
Good God. Who made you a monk?
Yeah, what a cool party.
No, I would have been doing it if I wasn't a monk. This is something my character is. He's an acolyte of Bahamut. He wears the shirt. Look at the shirt.
Look at the shirt.
See that shirt?
It's a dope shirt.
Merch is
I
only
cut-
the
I cut
only
the
thing that's
sleeves
gonna let
off.
us get to the next town.
Fucking badass shirt.
Okay.
I'm showing people cool pictures in my book of Bahamut.
Spell that you're trying to do, Nate?
Showing everybody that.
Oh, no.
People
I'm not
want
doing
to
a
know.
spell. I'm just hoping that somebody here is going to naturally be like, hey, that was really cool. And I'm going to try and charm them into coming back to my room. And, have you heard of BDSM?
Got it.
You to role play a sex crime.
No, I'm like, what's the spell? I'm trying to like look it up and see what you're gonna do to this poor person, but I know the spell. I know it. Just
that old spell.
that old chestnut.
Trying to
yeah,
look
the,
at someone this evening.
the spell components are mainly alcohol.
Yeah, why don't you make a persuasion check? We're just gonna role play groupies for the rest of it.
Sure. I mean, this honestly, this is the worst I've ever felt about trying to be a character in Dungeons and Dragons.
No, not murdering people. Trying to pick up someone after a set at the bar.
And then murdering them.
Presumably murder.
Yeah, I assume this
no, they
leads to
don't.
murder.
Look, Leviatar is about pain, not murder. But is
Okay,
evil.
so keeping them as a torture doll?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
That would be a 20 something.
20 something. Yeah, I would say
something.
you know,
Number one super guy.
A willing
22.
person, 100%, a willing person of whatever inclination you may be attracted to.
Look, it truly doesn't matter. It's not about attraction. It's just about
feeding
getting
the
to the
pain.
pain.
Demon. And I think I see this. I think when we're hanging out this night, Vig is hanging out with his bandmates, and he's, you know, drinking some kind of demonic cocktail. And he looks around and he sees Relay, you know, asking people about Bahamut, and he sees JJ Good trying to, you know, feed this monkey on his back. And he says to them, he's like, you guys should stop working for other gods. It's never brought me any good, and it'll never bring you any good. And he looks down, he's holding this kind of black horn that we might remember him stealing from the cult at the start of the game.
Oh.
And you know, and he pours some of his drink into it and drinks from the horn. That's nothing. I'm just flavoring it.
Back at my book, and I go, Vig could use Bahamut the most. And I think about how to talk to him in the next day.
Oh, you didn't say that out loud. I see.
I said it out loud, but to myself, I was like, Vig needs
so
help.
Where is he? Where was he when we were down there? Where was he when your dad needed help? Where was your Bahamut? And where was your Leviathan, for that matter?
And as I see Relay look and back at Vig, and I could see him contemplating, I recall that I was literally created from him from a previous life that he painted. And I moved out of it.
Oh, amazing.
We're the same side. Or I guess we're the different sides of the same coin, is what I was going for there.
And I think about what to say to Vig the next day. The perfect parable to answer his question.
Probably the parable of the dragon that held a scorpion on its back or something.
Dragons do that.
Sometimes.
That dragon do?
That dragon do.
Dragon do.
You guys are
just real quick. I don't know if you guys watch Harley Quinn, but this season there was there's like an Oscars type situation, and there's a song called "What the Joker Do," which Dragon Doo just reminded me of, and it's very fun.
all right. Yeah, you guys are open. You can go wherever you like. You can explore the city however you want.
I think we have to be a little bit worried about being beset by devils.
I do think so. But how
Maybe
do
get
we?
to the bottom of that.
I mean, I think.
I guess on the walk home we discussed the events and are at this point.
You know, Vig is also looking for. I think he got a taste for these magical weapons these magical items. You know, when we got them, and he saw JJ get that cool scimitar, and he's like, I'd like a magic sword.
Yeah, you're the only one without a magic sword.
Maybe we should go look around and see if we can find me a magic sword.
Okay, let me roll a history check.
So, where do we go for a sword?
And I want to ask Vig, should we juggle the scimitar like we're providing a show at a Ren fair?
Sure, we got someone caught between it.
I could be a willing participant with my monk skills. You surely wouldn't hit me.
Just mean
In there, Relay.
if we're doing kind of an open world thing, I'm gonna go looking for a sword in it, some sort of shadow blade of Noctar or something.
All right, I
Or like
rolled.
the wicked blade of Batkai.
I rolled an 18 for some sort of history check on the city for when I lived here, to where the best location to be to find a hidden sword, either through commerce or
to even
manufacturing.
buy it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you would definitely remember, you've all been to Vopoth's Breath, Enchantments, Curiosities, which is the, like, you know, magic item, you know, he has potions and you know, some other, is an old...
Vopath's staying in it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I tell them this, and I go, it is the breath that has the best magical items in all of New Sonido. We should return there.
Yeah. Alright. Do it.
Okay.
Is JJ done with his sex thing?
No, I think the night's just beginning.
No, I assumed that
done
we
with
were
your
on
sex crimes.
the next day. Yeah, we're on the next day. You guys can all sort
It's
of meet
fully
up.
consensual.
Okay, so you're looking for
I am.
you're looking for
I am
a willing
lawful evil, my friend.
you're looking for a willing participant. This is like that German cannibal.
Yeah, I'm slowly trying to bring people into Leviatar's purview for being worshipped, and I'm
Sounds
doing it
pretty bad.
through a pretty horrible bit of nighttime sex.
I say his character's addicted to it, and every night he has to go looking for Strange.
What if it's you're looking for somebody who will whip you with the weird whip?
Oh, you think I don't already do that? There, flagellation goes all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he, Vopoth, you know, old, he's a brass dragonborn, long silver beard, moves slowly but very intently, sort of greets you and is like, welcome back, young sir. What are you looking for today?
Vopath. Vopi.
Welcome.
Vovo.
Oh, very familiar. It's fine, but what?
You know we do it. We're night bastards. Vopes, I'm looking for a sword. All my mates got crazy cool swords. And I want like a blade of nocturnal slicing and dicing, you know what I mean? Do you know of like anywhere I could like quest for it or get it specifically, like some sort of shadowy blade of crow launching?
Shit.
I want the gothest, glamourest blade that you know about. You're like a quest giver, right? Around here? Can we save with you?
They call him Vorpal Vopath for a reason, man.
Vorpal Vopath. JJ good. It's like a pain cultist.
Look something quick. Fuck the pain away, cultist.
Didn't say that, but that's funny too.
Oh, okay, all right. Shit.
Look, we're all lords of acid in one way or another.
True that.
Well, okay, so listen, there's
No,
the
he's a
sword. I'm a sorcerer. Listen, there's a spell. Look, there's a spell called. Hang on, I'll look it up. And he brings out this like dirty little black book.
It's called
like
Vig Dick.
it's like
Energy.
There's a lot of big dick energy. There's a lot of blood on this little book. And he's like, the spell is called. Hang on. Shut up! Don't touch the book. Get that shit out of here. Slaps at it.
Why does Muhammad have the same book as the Mormons?
Well, look, listen, there's a second level illusion spell called Shadow Blade. I would like to find the Shadow Blade, so it's no longer just a spell, but I could carry it in my bare hands.
Whoa.
What do you think about that? What if I told you I wanted to do that?
Let me look.
Yeah, you would need to look. No, I just want the blade. Well, good, because we don't have a drummer. If you leave too, we're going to be completely bollocksed. People come for the symbol, man. Mostly symbol. Truly was.
Look, no, you're wrong, man. Guiguao doesn't matter now. You are the war symbol.
War gong.
So, Vopoth sort of thinks for a moment.
Oh, right.
He turns around. He comes back. And he's no, he was and he's sort of looking through a book, and he's kind of like and he's moving, and he says, there is an old story. It's not of a shadow blade, but a dragon blade that resides, the legend is that it resides in the Zeredis ward.
Zeredis ward, sword of the ward.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know much, and I thought it was in this tome here, but it is not. But the story is that there is a place where all magics meet. And there you may find the beginning of your quest. But that is all.
If that's that place what we've seen before with the dragons.
What?
I say out loud. I'm
Surely
say
you
out
mean
loud.
Yeah, sorry.
The portal where Roger's father died, or I should say, Relay's father died.
I mean, where we was. Remember when we were where we shouldn't have been, and we found there was like statues of dragons, right? Maybe that could be the place, innit?
Well, we did think about where the portal came from, and it was a bunch of ley lines that are traveling. Which... or the same one.
So yeah, it seems like we know of a couple of places that might fit the bill. Can you help us narrow it down?
Look, we're a fucking band. Let's find a crossroads.
Are any of these places within the Zeredis ward, or are these places here?
Where are they?
So, yeah, the first one that you're talking about is like a way to travel between the wards. You guys sort of figured out that like it takes what is like the normal breath of the different. So, for instance, silver dragons have cold breath. So you would need some sort of ice spell in order to get that open. Mm-hmm. That is underneath the Phyloth ward, which is like the defensive ward, is where you entered that area. But again, going through Yeah, going through the door, going through the silver. There isn't a platinum, but the gold card, yes. Going through the silver door would require cold, but that would get you to the Zoretis ward, and then the Valnor district, the gold. Is fire that would get you. So you know if you're looking for like an underground part of the Zoretis ward, you do know a place that would get you to the underground part of the Zoretis ward without like, asking anyone.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah.
I think that's a good place to start, huh? We're looking for something where magics conjoin in the Zoretis ward,
Indeed.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
All right. That's enough to start on.
Okay. Yeah, so you're able to, you sort of remember, you need to, the people that got you in there originally was Captain Varbu, who's the green orc who's sort of in charge of the Platinum Guard, that's based in the Phyloth ward. So the creature board is near the entrance of the city and the channel, and over in that area, the Phyloth ward. So you go, you speak to Captain Varbu, and he's like, yeah, absolutely, you know, no problem. Get someone to kind of let you guys into that downtown, or that little tunnel area, and you make your way to what I'm assuming is you're going directly to the area with the doorways that take you to other parts of the city.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. So again, you sort of come upon these four doors, all with dragons that are opposite of those doors. If you're wanting to go to the Zoretis ward, that is the silver dragon. So you would need some sort of cold or ice spell that you're casting into the dragon.
All right. Why didn't we just stop at the DQ, get an Oreo cookie blizzard?
Get one of those Oreo blizzards. Make sure they turn it upside down.
I think I can help with this, actually.
You could go. Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, no one has
I got nothing I can use currently, I don't think.
No, I got it. I think
Jordan will touch.
Yeah, I'm going to cast. I'm going to use a sorcery point to use an empowered spell, and I'm going to start with what would be Green Flame Blade, but I'm going to change it to Frost Magic.
Yeah.
And I am going to draw my blade and ice crusts over it, and I thrust it into the dragon.
Nice. Yeah, so you pull, and you can sort of see you go to, like, you pull the sword out and you go to thrust it in the dragon, and as you're about to thrust it in the dragon, you can see like the ice just being pulled into the dragon's mouth, and you're sort of standing in front of it, and you're about to stab it, and then you realize that like it's just sucking all of that magic, all of that ice just into its mouth.
Sucking my magic!
And so, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I can't believe it! Oh.
And you sort of realize, like, oh, this is going to come back out. So you duck out of the way quickly as all of the ice is sort of stored up and projected into the door. And as that happens, the door sort of opens very slowly, and you are able to enter this underground tunnel that is in the Zaretis ward that you have never been in before. Let me get a little. What is the? Go ahead, give me a marching order. And
Well,
you guys I was not a
I'll go.
You can see, I'll go first.
Wrong. I will go first, and I will cast light on my own face.
Well, there you go.
Amazing.
Okay.
On my own face. Oh God.
No, it goes outward, not inward.
Shining face.
Raj, mute yourself on roll 20. I can hear you twice.
Watcher.
I just opened up roll 20, so it's hilarious.
And, in the meantime, I'm going to swing my lute around and start fiddling with it, playing some little riffs. Maybe doing a couple parts of a solo that I'm working on.
Okay.
Just jaunty music for all of us to enjoy as we move towards our own death.
Amazing. All right. Hold on just a sec. Edit this a little bit. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have to add sugar to mangoes. I've had a sour mango, but it was usually in a situation where the mango was shitty. Ah, the bad one.
Shitty mango. All right.
I'm willing to believe that you are not wrong. They're probably pretty tasty.
All right. So you guys go ahead and roll perception checks.
Yeah, it certainly will.
I'm
Incredible.
Oh shit.
And I also got a 22 without critting.
Wow, wild. I got a 15.
Crazy. Okay. So, you're moving along through the area, this cave that you've come to. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust this map. You don't see anything concerning. You are just sort of moving along. Similar to the last time you were in like a cave system like this, though, you do hear like voices that are kind of like pinging off the rocks. Similarly to last time, just sort of like...
hear that?
Yeah, we gotta find the source of that thing and stop it from talking.
This one's much fainter. Again, it's weird. It's like, and with those rolls, you realize that there are like these strange, like.
Right, there's like a whole piping system down here, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly. There are these like small holes that are kind of everywhere at these weird angles throughout the city. and it's strange that it's sort of connecting all of these strange tunnels that you're figuring out aren't just under the Phyloth Ward, but are obviously. This giant flying city was built on something of some sort of structure. This
First things first. First things first, I'm going to
Find that magic sword.
cast mage armor on myself. he kind of greases up his hair almost nervously and casts mage armor on himself.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, the first time we did this, we tried to. I think we tried to scare them, maybe, or we were just listening in. I don't remember exactly, but they ran away.
Oh yeah.
So it was like some kind of I don't know, weird spy network happening under here.
Like go invisible, and I could get right up on them.
Can I roll a perception check to try and identify where these voices are coming from, and if that appears to be something we can get to, maybe?
Sure.
All right, so that's a 20. Dirty 20.
20. Yeah. It's tough. Same as last time. You think it's coming from a hole down in the bottom, and you get really close to that hole, and you put your ear up to it, and you can hear less. And then you're like, oh no, it's coming from above here, and you get up and you put your ear next to it, and you can't hear it anymore. It's very discombobulating. And again, you can't even make out that there are any words. It's almost like someone just talking to themselves, kind of coming out of the wall. Whereas before, you could hear an entire conversation between two people. This is almost like someone just speaking.
I think we just keep walking through.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're in an echo chamber, and we're never gonna find the bottom of it, man.
Echo chamber. Right.
So yeah, let's keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Hell? Why didn't that work? Okay. Yeah, so, what is happening?
Wait a minute.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? The island's fucking alive.
All right, if we can hear it again, and we can pinpoint where it's coming from, I might be able to do something about it.
Perceptively walk down.
Listening for the Tommy knockers.
Adding tokens.
I mean,
nothing was
my passive perception is 19.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you're sort of walking down, and you come to this this opening. And this opening has there are some light. There is this green glowing light that is coming from this cave area that you've come to, and the lights look decorative as you sort of walk in. And I'll bring you guys to the Roll20. This is a map we've used before, but it's a redesign of the map because got to. I'll give you guys controls of your characters real quick.
Really quick, are the lights from the same gravity stones that we saw before, or is this something else?
So stones that you saw before were broomstone, were almost like a bluish purplish color. These are all green, and they're not stones. They look like They definitely look like magical lighting. Like someone at some point has lit this area, and the water that's pushing through here only looks green because of the green hue of the light to everything that's in here. When you get close to the water and you like pull it up and look at it, it's still it's what would be considered normal water.
Okay. Vig, now might be the right time to see less of you.
And he takes out his little silver comb and he combs his hair all the way down to his boots once again. And this time, if it's possible, Vig is even more invisible than he was before.
Oh, you used a
Are you
lot.
casting greater invisibility then?
Yes, I am.
Ooh, fucking fancy pants.
Fancy pants. These pants are fancy
Mr.
pants. We got the fancy pants.
Ooh.
And I forgot that Vig has powers because I'm real dumb and I don't know where he went.
Oh, awesome. Did you roll a perception? That's great.
I rolled an intelligence actually, and it was a -3.
Perfect. Love it. Right. So Vig is now invisible. And yeah. So yeah, you enter this this sort of area.
Yeah, I'm gonna go forward. I'm leading the pack.
I
I
follow
am the
behind.
leader of the pack. Vroom.
Sure. So are you looking for anything in particular, or you're just kind of...
Danger.
Well, watch out, because the leader of the pack does not make it all the way through the song.
Yeah. That's why they called him the leader of the pack. Vroom.
But I think we're looking for something making those sounds.
Yeah, we're
And
trying to
any
follow the
danger.
sounds.
We're-
And dungeon danger.
Dungeon danger.
Okay.
But like,
make a
if we
perception.
do find a motorcycle down here, I call dibs.
You should have
Whatever a
it. But I've already got
motorcycle
the
is.
shades.
Sorry, go ahead and make a whoever is in front. Make a perception or investigation if you're looking like specifically looking through stuff.
I'm just kind of at first I'm scanning for danger around. So what would that be?
Okay. Scanning
Perception,
would be
probably.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I am wearing the cop shades. So that is an 18 perception.
Okay. 18 perception.
Can you deal with that?
You sort of see like a glowing like cave area, and I'll sort of point it out. It's over here, so you can see this.
I make for the glowing cave area.
Is glowing and not green, almost like in like a white.
Okay. Like tiptoe. Or the flying equivalent of tiptoe.
I was about to say,
And I think
probably
you
make
signal
less
to us
noise
to
in the
get
air.
closer. Can we
Tappy
get closer?
flaps. Also, I'll whisper to the boys beforehand. Closer. See something in that cave up there.
Yeah. Are you wanting to
Now I would investigate.
side of the room? Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, make an investigation.
That's a crit. I've critted. 26.
Okay.
damn boy.
26. So, with the 26, you sort of approach this room, and you can see inside. There are. Sorry, I'm trying to find this token at the same time. There are 3 like what can only be described as like extremely realistic silver dragon statues it's a giant like circular room. So there's a circular room, and there as you enter and you look around, you can see there are like to your right and to your left are these like silver dragons that are standing and then in front of you is like another silver dragon. And this room is very basic. It's just stone, but it is, you can tell like it was carved because it's open, you know, it's there. It's nothing but stone, but then there are these 3 silver dragons sort of just I mean, not what you would think of as like an adult silver dragon, you know, small, probably the same height as you are. So like if they were alive, they would be, you know, extremely young silver dragons, but very realistic. They look like they were almost carved out of silver.
Okay, I'm gonna yell back to the guys. Guys, come here!
Nice.
All right, and I'm
We're
going to
there.
monk jump over this river.
Jump!
And I'm gonna regular ass jump.
What am I able to discern anything about these from tales I've heard?
I make it.
Songs I've heard?
25.
23 athletics check. Get over here.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course it does. Yeah, I mean, nothing automatically, like, you walk in, obviously you're invisible, you walk in and, like, nothing is reacting to you. This is, you know, there's... You can...
I mean, like, do these statues ring a bell? Have I heard any songs about silver dragon statues secluded in a hole? Something rock and roll.
So, yeah, yes. Go ahead and make a history check.
All right, I shall.
And these don't look like the dragon that we had to appease to
I
open
rolled
the
a
door to
5.
right?
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, tough. I mean, you're like, man, I feel like 3 silver dragons, like I should know what this is, but I just
That Bob Marley song. These silver dragons on my doorstep.
Do we go in and start
Doing
pushing things
something.
around?
I think we have to.
Guys, get in here. Come push some stuff around.
Sorry, I said have to when I meant want to.
Yeah. Yeah, as one of you that is not invisible tries to step in, kind of all 3 of these like silver looking dragons sort of turn, and then they all like spread their wings and move to close off the doorway. So Vig, who was right in this doorway and who is invisible, is actually pushed out by... is like locked in the room, and these 3 silver dragons, and here, let me pull, are sort of blocking the entrance now, and Vig is stuck inside of this little cave area. The 2 of you are out here. They're essentially blocking you from coming in.
Is
They're
there
not-
gonna be one week when we
they're not
can't lose a
attacking.
fucking band member?
Yeah, they've now moved in and just blocked it off. They're just standing there.
Oh. Okay, well, I cry out to Vig. Vig, Can you hear me? What just happened?
Dragons came and they took it. I'm stuck.
Yeah, like how closed in is Vig? Like,
He's closed in.
could this
Like
be something that he can
dragons,
get through?
the dragons are
sneaking?
blocking the entrance. So I mean, he can try. But their wings are out. And like, I mean, think of just like a normal doorway with 3 like dragon statues in front of it, like wings out, kind of blocking everything off.
Before we rush to this, obviously they're blocking something awesome in there. Can Vig see it now that he's alone in the room? No dragons?
I mean, if he'd like to, if you'd like to make like an investigation check, you totally
Because like
can.
I don't feel this is necessarily a bad thing until you say roll initiative.
Ooh.
Sure.
It's a 21. And that is
21.
21.
Okay.
Oh damn! Logan in the chat saw a UAP.
Whoa, crazy.
What?
Just now?
Yes.
What?
Whoa.
Report it to us right now.
I
We
mean,
need
you could have been watching the stream while you were watching this, guys, but whatever.
No, you did a good job.
So
Don't
yeah,
listen to
because I don't feel this. A
That's
string
crazy.
of lights. I have no idea how big or far or fast it moved.
Interesting.
Wait, yeah, where was this? Just like out the window?
He's gonna tweet it at us.
Tweet it. Tweet upon us.
All right. Yeah,
And
awesome.
I guess while he's doing that, I want to investigate these dragons to see
Also,
their
the string of
nature. If they're
lights-
just like statues, like I guess swing my sword at them,
Okay.
or should I not
Um,
attack them, Nate? What's your feeling on these statues?
You know what? Let's do this. What is my feeling on these statues? I'm gonna roll an insight. Does this seem like something we should be extremely concerned with, or maybe not so much? And that would be a 23 insight.
Yeah, I mean, as you stand there and look at them, you've heard of like automatons before, and you don't see that these are like flesh. They don't seem to be, like I said, they almost seem like they're carved out of silver. So they seem to be, I don't want to use the word robotic, but they definitely seem to be some sort of magical something.
Did I see anything in here with that 23?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
tell Relay to stay his hand.
I put my sword
Yes.
back and say
wait.
"Yol" backwards. Loy.
Loy.
As you're in there, Jordan, you're sort of you're looking around, and you're looking in the room, and you can tell now that like the 3 dragons, they each have like a space that they stand, one on each side, but that the space that they sit on also like rotates. So this is like a large circle room, and each of the spaces that the dragons are on will sort of move around the room, and then there are 5 different pieces around. So again, like tough. I'll have to draw it. I don't have it drawn out right now, but sort of circle in the center, and then like 5 like places where it looks like something would be placed. So like the circle in the middle.
So I'm sorry, I don't understand. Circle in the middle of what? This room, this cavern, this tiny cave that I'm in?
Yeah, this cave area that you're in, it's like a circular room. So
Okay.
think of it here. Let me try.
So
and
there's a
make
circle in the middle.
Yeah, in a carved room, like that
And
we
then
can tell.
5 circles around
Yes.
the middle circle.
Yeah, almost like a poker table. It looks like there's like a little drink holder. Like
Really?
placed intervals around. Yeah, it's not perfectly circular, but that's what I mean by like something that looks like you could put something in it.
Interesting. So, okay.
Bet your
like you
life
live there.
savings, Fig.
Any ideas? I'm gonna take a look at it, and I'm gonna try to do an investigation or an insight to see if I can figure out how these things work together.
Sure. You can do investigation or insight. You can choose either one.
24 or 23. So 24 to try to figure out how this all works together.
Okay. Hold on just a second.
I also have a +6 to insight I just learned about myself.
Pull it up.
It's that's a breakthrough. I think they call that.
I think I should only use it to see into the morals of...
Oh yeah, no, your insight should be biased, 100%.
I can see it clearly, but I put a weird religious spin on it.
Oh my god.
Well, they're telling the truth, but it's not Bahamut's truth.
Shit.
Can I get a new witch trial started in this game?
Sure you can.
That's the fun of D&D.
Put your
Yeah.
mind to it.
How many times can we try and do our own story inside of a very good story already happening?
Every time.
You want. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Instead of giving you a crude drawing of this, I'm going to draw it for next time. And we're going to leave our game tonight at this area right here, where Viglux is stuck in some sort of...
I'm not stuck. I could get out when I barrel one night.
Oh, it's true. Yeah. Viglux is chosen to be in a
That's bad. Thank
room
you.
guarded by silver dragons, and he is going to try and figure out how this room works, where this room could possibly leave them, and we will start from that point next week.
All right, folks. Well, thank you so much for coming and kicking it with us. If you're new to the stream, please click the little follow button. And heck, you can even subscribe at some point in the near future, but not right away.
You can
Don't do it
now.
right away.
Just
It's
do
so
it.
much.
Push.
There's so much paperwork for us.
Fair enough.
But come
Yeah.
back next week, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, for more Night Bastard. We'll pick it up right here. And if you liked what you saw here, jump on over to Better Than Heroes in a couple hours. Twitch.tv/Better Than Heroes. Check it out over there too. I'll be playing at some Spelljammer D&D over that side
Crazy.
a little later on. Crazy
UFO
shit going
over
on.
the Adirondack Mountains.
There's a UFO that Logan purely
Adirondack
saw. We'll have
Mountains.
more about that on the podcast.
Well, it was literally the subject of the most recent Patreon event that we released.
That too.
Whoa.
That too. So until next time, our sign-off line: Shine me down,
Shine me down, you crazy
clown.
clown. You big old dripping
hog. Shine me down, us everyone.